All right, dear pioneers, I wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year as we are moving toward this open mainnet. And of course, that's very good news, guys. I wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year all over Africa, any country of Africa where you belong. I wish you a Happy New Year and Merry Christmas. So today I want to share with you this this update that I'm having, and I wish everybody is going to be aware of. But first of all, I want to greet people all over the world. For those people who follow us from UK, from Nigeria, from mostly Nigeria, Ghana, Burundi, those people all over the world, Vietnam, those from China, everyone, I want really to thank you for your contribution to the ecosystem. So that I want the part that I appreciate for the part that you are playing, and yeah, I really mean it. So guys, today I want us to share this information, and I think it's going to be crucial because I have seen that different pioneers are facing different problems relates to phone verification, relates to KYC, related that problems that are relating to phone, to tentative. Some people are back to a tentative, others are back. So their pioneers are having different problems. Others are crying for migrations. I'm going to try to detail each what is it needed for every problem to be solved, because we are fast and moving toward this open mainnet, and we have to reach there when every problem that is settled. That's why I'm making sure that everything has to be solved in that way. I have seen that many pioneers are facing such issues of KYC. By the way, they have raised the KYC. If you know you have got your, if you know you are not having KYC, you can check. So you see if you have already got KYC so that you can cut it out, because we are moving very fast. Dr. Nicholas said that the Pi network is projected to be opened in Q1, but still we don't know when. It might be next week or next week, but one. That's why we are saying that at least every pioneer must make his Pi account ready, so that everything can be solved. So today I'm going to try to give details, but if you find that like strategy that I've provided is not helping you, don't just blame me, because I'm just trying to help. If you find like, maybe if you are there and like there is a strategy that can help us, we appreciate that. We can work on it. So I'm going to start with phone verification. Phone verification has been a crucial problem, because sometimes some people have even failed to get migration because phone have failed to be verified during the steps, the main checklist. And this is what I'm telling you guys to do, so that at least things can be solved. I mean, phone. There are two ways of there are. There are two parts where they request us to verify our phones, and the first part is this one, where you need to come to mainnet. You open your app, you go to mainnet. I'm saying you open your mining app, not Pi browser. Then go to menu, these three lines, then come down to mainnet. Then when you go to mainnet, come here to mainnet checklist. Then when you click to mainnet checklist, you're going to find a steps, like a step here. This step's called this step, it is step what, let me see, step 5. Most of pioneers have already failed step 5, because step 5 it is for securing your account, where a pioneer is supposed to verify phone number or verify also a Facebook account. By the way, in my opinion is that for these steps, I have seen that verifying Facebook is so fast than verifying a phone number, because, and even verifying Facebook costs nothing. Maybe, why do I say so? Some countries, mostly some countries, you find that some countries which mostly I have seen it in different countries of Africa, where you find that the providers are not giving international SMS. There is a friend of mine in South Sudan, who told me that he has called the providers and they have told him that they don't provide international SMS. So for this case, because you know, if you don't complete all steps, you know what will happen. You will not get migration. And if you wait for this step 5 to confirm, if you wait this step 5 to confirm, if you wait for this step 5 to confirm phone number, it's going to delay, because phone number are delaying somehow these days, though they are trying to fix it. But what you can do, you can just verify your Facebook, because I know you guys, many of you have Facebook and they have been using them for a long time. So for this step 5, among these steps, please verify your Facebook, because okay, try phone number, but if you find that it's not working, if you find that it's delaying, it's better you go for Facebook, because Facebook is doing it well, and it can only take just few seconds. Now I think for these steps I'm done with phone number, because now if you find phone number is challenging you here, what you need to do, just choose Facebook and go ahead. Now also another place where they request as a phone number, to verify a phone number, is, let's come back to our mining app. Go to menu, then go down here to profile. For profiles, you find for profiles you find your okay, my phone number is already verified, and you see you can update email, you can update password. So you have to make sure that everything that is here has that green tick that shows that everything is correct. They also ask us to verify a number here, and for this case I want to show you there is a friend that I have verified his phone number just right now. Let me try to share with you how the steps you can follow. There is only one secret there inside, but still you need to ask your provider. If you are like in the country where it doesn't give you if you are like in a country that is not giving you, that doesn't provide international SMS, you need to ask, you need to know what is it. Or if, yeah, you need to make sure that. So there are two ways. Okay, you can if your phone is not verified, after going to profiles, you're going to find that your account is just like verified. Then you will click on that verify. Then it will take you here. It will bring you to verify your account using the email or phone number associated with your Pi. Now for here, I want you to learn something here. We have been sending to USA number every day. USA number. People have been sending to USA. But the trick here is that you can use more than one provider, because maybe you might be you sending to US, sending to what, and you find that the SMS is not reaching to USA. Maybe Belgium can work for you, or maybe any other place. What you will just do, you will just change the where you find you will change the verification server where you can send the code. So at this time, what you are going to do, uh, what you are going to do, you will just click here to verify. After clicking to verify, they will take you here to verify account. This will be the step 2. After that, they will bring here to step 3, where they will ask you to prepare no, they will at first, yeah, that's what I have said. You will at first change that. In that place you change it, you put, maybe you choose, because here where you see USA, if you click there, you can get Belgium, Canadian, or Australia. They are all servers that can help you to verify your account. So what you're going to do, you're going to choose one. If you fail USA, you choose Belgium. If Belgium fails, you choose another one. If just keep changing the numbers, and make sure that international SMS charge money. It depends on how providers charge for international SMS in your country, but for us it's only 50. But also in your country they charge money. It depends on how, it just depends on how much they are charging. Now after that, you will come to after changing, what they will ask you to what, to prepare and send SMS. You please open SMS. I think most of pioneers, they know these steps. After these steps, what you will do, you will just come here, you change your SIM card. If it's SIM card 2, SIM card 3, you send the code. After sending the code, you will come back, you will just wait. You will wait the verification. The only secret I wanted to give you guys here about phone verification is that you can at least change the server. If one server fails, then you take another one. Now I'm going to also to talk about, I think this one I'm done with it, because phones are having different problems, but we should not worry about it, because we are trying to do it, but I think these guys, they are also working on it. Now another thing I want to talk about that has been a crucial problem to many of the pioneers is KYC tentative. By the way, let me use this to explain what is KYC tentative, because I heard some people used to say, what is it? What is KYC tentative? How does it work? What does it stand for? By the way, KYC tentative, it's given to someone who have already carried out KYC, because when you, after carrying out KYC, which is know your customer, after doing it, sometimes you can be added for further examination. That's the robot. Robots takes time to run if the account was created by a human, which means that it can be I'm saying that it can, this robot can detect anything. Can just detect, but why, like maybe you bought another phone, you changed the phone, maybe you have, your phone has verified, have done KYC for 2 accounts. Maybe there are a lot of issues that have happened. Some have taken a liveness, maybe during in a dark place. It can be a different thing, but as long as the robot had detected anything small, can be changing phone number, it can be darkness, liveness, it can be log in and log out of another account. It can be different things that can cause you to go back into liveness. I mean, tentative. But this does not mean that your KYC is not approved. Let me use this definition for everybody to understand. A tentative approval status for KYC on the P network means that the centralized validation step has been passed, but additional examination are required before the final migration to the mainnet. Which means if you are given to a tentative, okay, your KYC is approved. It means your KYC is approved, but the additional examination are required before the final migration to the mainnet. Which means if you are given before the migration, you will have to wait. If you are taken back into tentative before the migration, that means you will have to wait. You will have to wait after finishing the tentative, and you will have to go back and do something else. I mean, you will have to wait until the migration take place after finishing the tentative. So the tentative can be different. It can be for names, for liveness, for what. It depends on what the system has already detected that it's misbehaving. So they are saying here are some things you can try if your KYC status is tentative proof. So I'm giving you only 3 things you can do. But you try one to see if one can work for you. And this number one has worked for many, but some I have given to some and has failed. What you can do change your password. This is the first thing. If you are in tentative, you can do. Go to your mining app, go then profiles, then change password. This is what I'm saying. I am saying this. Let me show you. I think some they don't even know how to change password. Come to your mining app, then go to click to these 3 menu, then go to profile. Because with profile, you see there is password you can update. If you are in tentative KYC, I'm talking to people who are already in tentative KYC. Then click to update. After clicking to update, change the password. If you do update, if you click on update, you will put the number depending on your country. Like mine, this is where I am. Then fill your number. You can fill your number. Then you start. Okay, I don't want to change my password, but if you can change your password, and after changing password, you will see if the problem will be solved. That's the trick number one. After changing your password, you can find yourself when tentative has already gone. But if you find it has not gone, now you need to do another thing. You need to do step number 2, which is perform liveness check. If changing password doesn't turn your status green, you may need to perform additional live checkness. This may need to be done 2 or 3 times, which means if you find changing your password is not changing password, if it doesn't brings you back from tentative, now you will need to perform a live check. And if it's a live check, for it to you will wait because the core team is the one which will generate a further step for you to call out the tentative. But if you find not, if you find you will have to wait. Let me give you an example here. Tentative approved. Congratulations, you have passed your decentralized validation steps of the special KYC your region. More examination necessary before migration. Which means this one has already done, even they have given a tentative approval. So this one have already even done. If you have an issue like this one, that's what I'm talking about. You will have to wait for further more examination, which means when you are tentative, they will keep asking you different questions. You cannot say that, but this, as I have said here, this tentative KYC, it doesn't mean that your KYC was not accepted. It is accepted, just there for exams. And if you have tentative and you had your PI, no, there is no problem, whether you have it on wallet or somewhere else. Now here are some number 3 is send a message to the PCIT server. If you have completed the above steps, you may need to send message to the PCIT server. If you receive a failure report, you can check with your network provider to see if international messaging is enabled. If message was sent successfully but status on the P app is still spinning, you can check that the correct phone number is registered with Pi app. So I think now you understand here. You need to know by the time you three things to check. You need to first check if your provider allow the international messaging is enabled. That's the first thing. Second, you have to make sure that the phone you are using is the one that you, by the time you are registering Pi is the same number that you are using to see. But if this all fails, I'm going to show you what else you can do to leave the, because now if you try all these three steps and you have done it and it's not working, you need to do something. Don't just sit down. Another thing I think you can do to for this one to get finished is for you, let's come back to this and go to right. Let's come back to our mining app, then go to three dash, then go to support portal. This one, go visit this one called support portal, because we cannot just sit when the problem is not solved. While Pi Network has someone who can at least we can appeal for any problem that is already happening. So that's how you can make any appeal about KYC. You just tell them what's the problem and that I have done this, and it has already failed. But they need to know what is the problem. At least you tell them, and you tell them which problem do you really have. Now here, what you need to do, you will just come to KYC in email request. These are the things that you can say. You need to specify which problem. So need to raise, you will just come to need to raise a request. Then you will be asked where do you want to ask the question. So if it's a phone, you will come to verification of an account. If it's can't create a new account, you will just see. If it is about wallet and browser, maybe like you lost your passphrase, you lost your what. If you have lost your, by the way, that's what let me just mention it at once. Even when you have a problem that you have lost your passphrase, you can even also file the case on wallet and browsers. Then, but for here we are on case. If any case, maybe you see here, you can even file for scam. If they scammed you, you can report a scam report. You can if like they scammed, they stolen your Pi. They did everything that they can. You can file a case here with this support portal. And if you use support portal, let's go to, yeah, there's a lot of things you can just choose. Let's go to KYC because we're on KYC tentative. But if it's a scam, you report about it. If it's anything, verification number, you just click to verification of an account and you go ahead. But here what is it? Here what we can do is for KYC. That's what we are looking, because we are working on KYC tentative. Now here they will ask you an email. Please put the email you used to while you are applying to Pi username. You need to go to Pi username. Let me see if I can get. This is how you will get your Pi username. Because your Pi username, you need to go to you need to come here, go to 3 dash, go to profile, and after going to profile, you will see your username. Mine is at Robinson Hakizimana. That's where you will get it. After, you will just copy it, and after copying it, you will just unfill it here. Just fill it. After filling it, you put verification method. The verification method that you used by the time you're verifying. Just tick. If it's phone, if it's Facebook, no problem. Remember, you put the password that you last remember. Then what you put your citizenship, you fill everything. Then You check among this priority of cannot access Pi, cannot Pi, what, choose everything. Then after choosing everything, for me, you will read this, because you liveness video don't load or show properly, validation text, these are all the issues that you can report. But you can also write it here, the problem that you're having, you just type it. Okay, after typing it, then put screenshots of the problem. Remember to take screenshots of the problem that you're having. Even when you are reporting the scam, you are reporting the verification, you have to put the screenshot of where you failed, and after that you hit send. And if you hit send, if you just hit send, the core team is going to receive your appeal, and you will have to wait for some days to get response. So dear pioneers, this is how you can, I have tried to mention 4 ways. Verification in the way that you can do to get migration. I talked about tentative. If you're in tentative, what you can do. I have said how you can report a scam if they have scammed you and stolen your Pi. And I have also talked about how you can file a case to get your passphrase back. So that's what I can say. And I thank you very much. And I think this video was helpful. And please don't forget to hit subscribe and comment. If you still have a problem and a challenge, you can still ask in the comment, and we shall help you in the further steps. Thank you very much. God bless you.